Alright, what's going on, guys? So we're finally back with another crystal opening video. So in this one, the main two crystals we're going to be opening is a featured 5-star and a dungeon 5-star crystal. Before that though, I'm just going to try to clear out all my crystals, really. Clear it out because, you know, they get stocked up, and I think, like, I try not to open stuff without recording it. Try to save it all for when I do these openings, you know, kind of like my own type of, like, weekly crystal opening type thing, but I don't like have a base like, oh yeah, this day on every week. It's more like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 days. Sometimes it varies. So, you know, I just try to save my crystals and then open them up all up in a video. You know, it's just what I kind of like to do. And hey, it's my channel, so you know, if that's what I want to do, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, just clear out a whole bunch of stuff here. Just gonna scroll through all this. Some of these crystals have been old. Just wanted to clear it all out, man. Clear out the old crystal stash. Got a couple of quest crystals. Actually got a couple of units out of those, which is pretty rare, so that's cool. I see some crystal shards crystals here. These must be so old. Pop those things open. Got some other stuff here. A War Victor crystal. Been winning some off-season wars. So you saw at the start of the video we claimed some shards there. Yeah, I've been winning some off-season wars, which is really nice for the shards, man. The 5-star shards, basically like 1,000 every war. Super duper nice. Helps to get to those next 5-star crystals quick and fast. So pretty much the reasoning for opening another featured crystal. I've opened about, I think, like 13 or maybe 12 of these crystals now, something like that. 11 to 13, something like that. And the only featured champion that I've gotten so far is Symbiote Supreme. And there's 6 featured champions, and there's 24 champions in total. So I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like I should have gotten one more at least, but the luck hasn't been too good on these featured crystals. I've pulled 3 Magnetos out of all that. Pulled Gwenpool twice, I think, which was she was already awakened prior. But yeah, the first crystal we ever opened of these was Symbiote Supreme, which was so good, by far the best pull. But I'm trying for one more today. And the reasoning behind trying for another one is we're looking for Darkhawk, and of course Magic still. I'm still hunting for that Magic. We're also opening up the Magic Dungeon Crystal. So we got a 1 out of 24 chances of pulling Magic from the featured crystal, and a 1 out of 10 chances of pulling Magic in the Dungeon Crystal. So that's a 10% chance. That's probably the highest percent chance we're going to get at pulling a Magic, so we have some good odds of pulling her today. But really, Darkhawk was who I really was looking for from the featured crystal, because with map 7, Omega Red, Darkhawk is by far the best counter to him for 2 main reasons. When you're fighting Omega Red, for 1, you want a heal block champion, right? And for 2, you want someone to counter Omega Red, specifically like his Spores abilities. And the best way to counter that is just with a robot. And you know, Darkhawk, he's a robot, and with his L3 you get a 30-second heal block. So just keep cycling those L3s. You can easily keep him heal blocked the whole fight. You don't have to really worry about the Spores because you're a robot. If they start to stack up, you just back off for like 2 seconds and they're all gone anyways. And he also hits like a truck with his L3, especially if you're running suicides. He's the most suicide friendly champ in that position because you take no damage from recoil and he's double immune. So just an absolutely absurd counter to that Omega Red, the perfect counter to him. And since Omni's going to be doing all map 7, I figured, hey, if I can get a Darkhawk, I could take him to rank 5 and I could just slice and dice those Omega Reds. So that's pretty much the thinking behind opening a featured crystal here. There's some other good counters to Omega Red for sure. So if I don't pull Darkhawk, I'm thinking like I could always maybe rank 5 my Void, and I can just bring Void to AQ permanently. Some stuff I could do, you know. Vision, he's okay, but I don't think he's that good. His damage output is just kind of lacking for the later days on Omega Red. But yeah, that's pretty much the thought process behind going for this featured crystal. At this point in time, yeah, I'd love Darkhawk, but the thing is I don't have a Tech Awakening gem, so it's like I have 1 generic left. I could go that route, but I don't really want to use my last generic. So maybe if I pull him, I have to try to pull him again. I don't know, but hey, we just gotta get him, and then we'll go from there. You know, we'll cross that bridge once we get onto that bridge of awakening him. We gotta get on that bridge first. So opening up a couple of 4-star crystals here. Just looking for anything new would be nice. Honestly, there's 3 things you can pull from a 4-star crystal: a new champ, a duplicate champ, and a max sig champ. And I'm good with any one of the 3 because a new champ increases the champions on my roster. A dupe champ gives me shards and helps to get that champion to max sig, and a max sig champ is just more shards. So either way, with any of the 3, I'm good with it. So yeah, I don't really care what I get at all. Anything is good from these 4-star crystals. I think we got 2 max sig crystals there. No, we got 3 of them. Getting a lot of the 4 stars up to max sig, so that's good. So pretty much just gonna get some 5-star shards from here. I'm gonna spin out just one, see if I can spin out a 5-star Immortal Iron Fist. That would be absurd, man. I still don't have him as a 5-star. And now he's available as a 6-star. That is just never gonna happen. I can't even pull him as a 5-star. But yeah, without any further ado, time to open up this featured 5-star crystal. Just taking a look at all the champions in here. I think I wanted to wait for the Darkhawk to pop up. Yep, there's Darkhawk. Go ahead, tap the crystal. I'm gonna spin around a little bit to trying to shine it for some luck, you know. So yeah, really looking for Darkhawk. He's the #1 pull that I'm looking for right now. Magik definitely #2. I'd say Aegon is #3. Then like MODOK would be #4. And then any other new champs would be cool, you know. The champion, new. Night Thrasher, he's kind of bad, but new. Even Venom the Duck, yeah, at least he's new. King Groot, I think, would be new as well. But yeah, really just Darkhawk and Magik, the 2 we really want. Aegon would be pretty sweet too, but I don't have a skill gem to put in him, so yeah, I don't really know what I'd do with him. Nothing until Act 6 came out, unless he's like God tier 4 or something, you know. I'm like, oh, Magik, and it rolls over to Mephisto. Man, just the double Magik tease to Mephisto. And it looks like this guy's got a freaking pitchfork. I think that's just his whip, fully extended. Looks really weird when we pulled him from the crystal, but yeah, we pulled Mephisto, which is a new champion. And I like Mephisto. I'm glad to add him to the roster. So overall, I'm pretty happy with that pull. Anything that's new as a 5-star is good, right? So, like, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. It's not like I'm gonna put a Mystic Awakening gem in him or anything, but yeah, I'll take it. So yeah, happy with that. Now let's go ahead and move on to the Dungeon Crystal. So this is the crystal we're going to be opening. It has Magic, Wasp, Cable Storm, Drax, Venompool, Vulture, Dr. Octopus, I think that was, and Korg. So from this crystal, it's really Magic. That's the only reason I'm buying this crystal, for Magic. So we want Magic really badly. If we don't get Magic, then Wasp or Venompool, or not Venompool, Wasp or Korg would be a pretty good miss. So Magic, if we don't get her, Korg or Wasp. Well, it's really all about Magic. That's the only reason I went for this crystal. All the crystals actually were pretty lackluster this time around. The best one I'd say is the one that has Omega Red in it. I think it also has Void in it, or maybe that's a different one. But yeah, the one with Omega Red looks pretty good, but just for him, because he's amazing. But we already have Omega Red at Sig 200, so I'm not really looking to pull him anyways. So yeah, that crystal doesn't apply to me. The only other crystal that looked alright was the, which crystal was it? It had Sentinel. I think it might have been the Sentinel one that also had Void in it. That crystal looked pretty good, but again, I already have Void, so I'd only be picking it up for the Sentinel. And I want Sentinel. I might go for that crystal next, or I might just save my shards for the next iteration of the Dungeon Crystals. I'll probably just save, but yeah, so this crystal's stopping, and I'm like, okay, come on, Magic, Magic, Magic. I see so many Magics. Come back, Magic. Magic, yes! Rolls over to Korg. Man, troll rolled Magic twice, but it went over to Korg, which is one of the misses I'd be okay with, so I'm happy with that. Definitely happy with that pull. Yeah, he's one of the best defensive champs in the game. At this point, I'd say he's like maybe number 3. I'd say Thing and Havoc are better defenders right now. Maybe even number 4 with Mr. Sinister. I don't know, but yeah, he's still definitely a good defender, but I don't think we have a need for Corgis at the moment. And again, I still don't even have a skill Awakening Gem, like I said, for Aegon, so I don't have any ways to awaken Korg either. I just took Killmonger to Sig 200, so I don't have any really skill Sig Stones either. I don't have any generic Sig Stones. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day this guy will get ranked up. Who knows? But yeah, so we got troll rolled on Magic twice. Mission failed. We'll get him next time, man. Still magicless, yeah. But it's gonna do it for this video. 2 good misses, 2 new champs. So I'm happy with it, you know. But it just sucks we don't have magic. But it's all good. It's gonna do it for this crystal opening video. So now I think the plan is, if you waited this long, I'll tell you guys what I'm thinking now is save all my 5-star shards for the next featured pool, and we do a big opening when it comes out. Like when this one came out, we did 9, like the day it came out, like the hour the crystal came out. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. So I think I might do the same for the next one, and it should have Diablo, Thing, Havoc, Mr. Sinister, Captain Marvel, and Nick Fury in it. Should be those 6 featured champions, and I'd love to get all of them except for Diablo. So yeah, that's probably the plan. Let me know what you guys think I should do. If I should just go to basics, if I should save for the next feature crystals, because maybe I'll make a separate video, but I think feature crystals are worth it. Let me know if you guys want me to make a video about why I think feature crystals are worth it and better than basics. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Peace out.